I have with me now Mr. Maurice Berns, Managing Director and Senior Partner, BCG Center for Energy Impact. Welcome to this interview. Welcome to Abu Dhabi and ADIPEC.
Thank you. It's fantastic to be here. It's really amazing to see how many people and colleagues have joined us this year. Outstanding.
The session we just saw was about the future of energy. That's a big title. Where do we start and where do we go?
Indeed. I mean, the future of energy, we tend to want to start thinking about things from a very long-term perspective relating to GDP, economics, how technology develops. In our session right now, we actually brought it right back to the here and now. The here and now, which involves an energy crisis in many parts of the world. We're here in ADIPEC, and it's sometimes difficult to imagine because there's plentiful energy around us and it's all affordable. But in other parts of the world, there are big challenges. And those big challenges come in the form of the energy trilemma. Energy trilemma, which of course is around balancing sustainability and climate with affordability and access, and reliability and security of supply. It's a challenge that's been with us for decades. But I'd argue, in the last couple of decades, we've enjoyed mostly affordable and mostly reliable supply. And a lot of our policy and a lot of our governments have concentrated more on sustainability and climate. And that's made great progress. However, in some cases, we didn't have as much reliable supply as we thought, and we didn't have as much affordable supply as we thought. So today, we have an energy crisis. We have wholesale energy prices, gas prices, which are at 10x where they were in February. We have consumer prices and electricity, which have seen similar increases. We have oil and gas prices, which are very high. And then we still have over 1 billion people who don't have actual sufficient access to electricity and normal usage of energy. So all of that is on policymakers' mind. And they need to bridge the next few years of those challenges in order to ensure the future. So for me, the biggest trends, the clues are in what's happening here and now and what's happening today. And that was what we talked about in our session.
Have we learned the lessons from COVID and other crises before?
I think there's a lot to learn and take away from COVID. The first is that demand response does exist with the right stimulus, so policymakers need to learn from that. I think the other thing that we need to be clear on is that you can't let up on investment. During COVID, a lot of businesses reined in their investments. And I think you see some of the consequences of that these days with supply chains under great stress, and you see that also in the energy sector.
When you talk about challenges, what worries you the most?
I bring it back to the energy trilemma. I really think that it's easy enough to say we need to balance those three challenges. It's very, very difficult to do. Things that lead us to investing in sustainability and climate often lead us to more need for investment and more cost. Things that lead us to connecting and providing access to energy also then mean we have more cost. Same thing with reliability. You need to diversify your energy sources, which we know we need to do in the long term. However, in the short term, it could lead to more cost as well. So those challenges aren't easy to break through.